Ladies and gentlemen, and gamers of all ages, welcome to the Mega Man 2 finale. It's your boy, Garby Garblin. What the hell's up? What's going on? We're gonna get straight into this shit. I've definitely been on a bit of a hiatus the last few days. This is probably the longest I've gone between two recording sessions. And the longest I've gone between two uploads. You guys probably won't even see this until... I don't even know if I'm going to upload this tonight. We'll see. Might even be tomorrow. If you are watching this around the time it comes out, though, it is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. So just before we get started, I want to shout out all these motherfuckers in Canada and say I hope y'all are having a really nice, cozy Thanksgiving weekend. Alright, let's fucking get into this shit, man. I'm ready to finish this game. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, so I think we are here in Wily stage... I'm actually stupid. I don't remember if this is Wily stage 3 or 4. But... we're here. So, got some items here we can go for. If I want, I can use item 1 to get up here and get this E-Tank. But, if you can see here, I've already got 4, so there's no point in picking up another E-Tank. The weapon energy would be nice, but I think there's going to be some places to farm more weapon energy a little later on. Oh! Speak of the devil, here's some fucking weapon energy right here. So let's get our metal blade recharged here. Nearly recharged. And we'll go... Item 3 needs it, so we'll go item 3. So, yeah, been a bit of a hiatus. To be honest, I just haven't really... been feeling much like recording the last few days. Geez, I think it's been nearly a week now since I've recorded. But yeah, I've just been really taking up a lot of shifts at work. When I get home, sometimes I'm just really not feeling the urge to record. I just want to kind of chillax and pass out. But I've got a day off, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, finish this game up. And then I have a couple very exciting projects on the horizon that I'll talk about when I finish this game. I think that'll be kind of a fun thing to do, tease the next game at the end of the current Let's Play, like I did with Super Mario Brothers. So this stage is probably one of the easier, I know I just died, but this is probably one of the easier Wily Castle levels overall. It's not too difficult. This is probably the most annoying part, this little falling section. With these insta-kill spikes, you gotta be real careful. But then it kind of opens up, and you're safe. You still have to be a little careful with kind of these sections here. But there's really not too much risk to it if you play carefully. Definitely a noob level, though, like a noob trap kind of level. If you're playing this for your first time, some of these little screen transition insta-kill spike deaths would get you. I think that's kind of what it's made for if you're a professional gamer. Oh, we're already at the boss. Holy shit. Yeah, I forgot how quick this level is. Like I said, not hard at all. And to any Mega Man 1 fans, this next boss should look pretty familiar. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Guts Tank. And he is weak to quick boomerangs, much like the Wily Stage 1 boss. There we go. Apologies for the flashing, of course. If you're epileptic, you probably just died. So I apologize, but I'm not responsible for paying for your funeral. Rest in peace. Alright, so what was that? Level 3 or level 4? That was level 3, right? Yeah, level 3, so here's level 4. So I mentioned during Quickman's stage that there was a boss fight in this game that I kind of dread. I said that Quickman's stage is the hardest stage in the game, but there is a boss fight that can be a bit of a pain point for me. This is that boss fight. We'll get into more of that when I actually get to the boss, but the level's not too hard. This is actually one of those levels that makes you use, or it doesn't make you, but it's nice to use one of the boss powers that you get at from defeating one of the Robot Masters. Check this out. So if we equip Bubble Man's weapon, the Bubble Lead, as you can see, it goes across the ground and then kind of falls at a section. Now, the reason that falls is because that is a fake floor. So using bubble lead kind of makes it so you can see where the fake floors are, and there's quite a few of them coming up on this next screen here, these next couple screens. Like that one, for example. I completely forgot about that one. But if we go down here, then we get ourselves a 1-up, and I think we needed that. So we're down to... Oh, we're actually full on lives. Well, never mind then. We're good. Fairly confident in my ability to beat this game without gaming over here. I think we're probably going to be fine. But we'll see. This level does give me a bit of trouble, a bit of anxiety, and I'll get more into why that is in a bit. So how's everyone been doing? Hope everyone's had a good week while I've been kind of absent. I'm like your dad. I went to the convenience store to get some cigarettes and milk, and well, I actually did come back, so maybe I'm not like your dad. So it's just one there. So they trick you with this one. There's a fake floor here that drops you into a bed of spikes. So you should really know about that one. E-tank here if you want it. I don't need it because I am full on E-tanks. And we can keep moving right along. Yeah, so I've had a bit of a cozy, kind of hectic though Thanksgiving weekend. Plans have been kind of in flux last few days with what I'm doing. One of my best buddies, my buddy Brian, is back from school, back in the city from his classes for the weekend. So he's been chilling with us, and we kind of just had a cozy day with the roommates. Just chilled up in our TV room, put on some YouTube videos, played some games. It was a good time, and that's probably going to be what most of this weekend is. I have another quick shift coming up tomorrow, but those usually aren't too long. And not too difficult either. So yeah, this section here is a bit like Crashman's stage, if you'll remember the moving platforms, or this single moving platform that kind of rides on a track the whole time. You just have to stay on the track, not fall off, while these enemies try to get at you. It's not too hard. Again, I honestly find most of the Wily Castle levels to be definitely a step up in challenge for most of the Robot Master stages, except probably Quickman. But definitely not too difficult for someone who's well versed at the game. Got another one here. No enemies on this screen. Yeah, so definitely been thinking a lot more about kind of where I'm going with the channel, I suppose. I'm just going to use item 2 to pass this section here. And yeah, I think I'm going to do something, without getting too much into it here, I'm going to do something a little different for my next playthrough. It's not quite going to be, well, my next 2 playthroughs, really. I've got some interesting stuff coming up that I think you guys will quite enjoy. And these Sniper Joes are really annoying, and this is right before the boss as well. So I'd really like to not take damage here if I can avoid it, but unfortunately, it's not really looking very realistic here. What do I want? Airman. Because there's another one of these big-ass fucking mechs here. And I'll switch back to Metal Blades. Go ahead and spam those. Get my energy back. And should be the boss. One more Sniper Joe. Shit. Alright, half health. I'm probably going to end up using an E-tank here. So, this next boss fight only uses... you can only damage this boss with crash bombs, and I'll show you why that's annoying here. So this is the boss. Those little things there are its weak points. So the only way to hit it is to... Oh, so once in a while it throws out these beams. The only way to hit it is to break down these crash bomb walls. And then you can use crash bombs to actually destroy the little modules. However, the reason that this boss is so kind of infamously annoying is... I'm actually going to use an E-tank here. You do not get enough crash bomb energy. You do not get enough weapon energy for crash bombs, I should say, in order to take out all of these little guys, these little terminals, and... fuck, okay, hang on, this is really hard. I'm going to pause. Hang on. Alright, so, as you can see, I've only fired off 2 crash bombs, and I'm already down to, like, what, 3/4 of my bar. If you go for all of the crash bomb walls in this area and all of the little terminals that you actually have to hit to damage the boss, you will run out of crash bomb energy before you hit the last module. Meaning, this boss is impossible to beat. You have to kill yourself and basically go back in the level and farm weapon energy. And then when you come back in the level, all of the crash bomb walls that you destroyed on the first life will be already destroyed. So now you can come in with full crash energy and destroy the rest of the terminals. It is possible to ignore a few of the walls using item 1, and I believe you get just enough crash bomb energy to, if you ignore every wall that's possible to ignore, you have just enough crash bomb energy to beat the entire boss. I have never done that before. I've always had to go back into the stage and farm weapon energy. So I figured, why not try it for the first time and actually see if I can do this without having to leave. So here we go. So I get this guy, and then I think I'll switch back to item 1, and I can't use item 1 here. Okay, item 3. Item 3 I can use. Okay, good. So, I can't waste a single shot here. So use that guy, and this here, and then I think I only have 2 uses left. So I literally have to use... Oh, I have to use another E-Tank. Hang on, I nearly forgot. Use another E-Tank, and we're going to use item 1 here to kind of float all the way up here, and use our last crash right there. Holy shit, that's the first time I've done that on 1 crash bomb energy. And as you can see, it is literally just about doable. I don't even know if Capcom intended for you to do that on 1 life. I genuinely think they intended for you to focus on destroying the walls in your first attempt, die, and then come back to destroy the terminals. Anyway, here we are, Wily Stage 5. This is the final level. Now, you'll see 8 of these little teleporters here. If we go into any one of these, say we go into this one first. Heatman. So welcome to the boss refights. This is a complete set of refights for every Robot Master. You have to do them in whatever order you want, but they are all required in order to beat the stage. Nice thing is they do actually heal you after every boss. Every boss drops a big health potion. So next up we have Airman. We're going to go ahead and use, I believe it's the Leaf Shield on this guy. W, Woodman. Oh, you'd be a little bastard. Hard to hit with Woodman's weapon. Alright, there's Airman down. Next up we got, I'm just going to preemptively switch to Metal Blades, because most of the bosses are weak to Metal Blade. Woodman in this case is weak to Flame Man's weapon, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh shit, I just accidentally used a fucking E-Tank. Oops, and Flash Man's weapon. Well, this is off to a kind of horrendous start. Jesus. Bubbly... No, fucking Heatman. What are you doing, Gabe? So let's see if I can get a full charge off here. Jump over him. Fire that. Alright, okay. Switch back to Mega Man. And let's do this one. Bubble Man. He's weak to Metal Blades, I believe. Yep. Not even a problem. Oh, didn't get to heal after that one, though. That could be an issue. Next up, Quick Man, weak to Time Stop, which I just used. Okay. So we're going to have to go with regular shots then, which I think he's fairly weak to. Kind of sucks I didn't get to... God, he fucking jumps around so much. I might have to use my last E-Tank here, which is actually really not good. I might just take the death. I'm going to take the death. Does that send me... Does that record... Oh, fuck. Do I have to do all the bosses again? I don't remember. No, okay, okay. I really wish they gave you weapon refills between these fights. Fuck, man. Okay. Quick man, quick man, quick man. This is gonna be a problem. Alright. I just have to lock in. Just have to fucking lock in, bro. Just fucking lock in, bro. Come on. Easy. Alright, next up. Crashman. This boy is weak to Airman's weapon, which I think I have here somewhere. Airman. Boom. Boom! Easy, bro! Come on. Metal Man. Now, here's the funny thing about Metal Man. If we equip his own weapon and hit him with it, he dies in one hit. He's weak to his own weapon, and the only way you'd ever know that is if you used it against him in this refight. Last but not least, we have my boy Flashman. I'm just gonna chuck metal blades at him until he dies. Alright. So, refights are out of the way. We have one final teleporter open here. I genuinely do not remember the weakness here. Hang on. Is it quick boomerangs? We're gonna try quick boomerangs. Alright. Here he is. Dr. Wily himself. Not quick boomerangs. I was very wrong. Okay. Airman. Air shooter is a no-go. Heatman. Not heat. Oh, it is? Oh, fuck. Yo, hold up. I don't fucking remember what he's weak to. Metal blades, right? Oh, I'm gonna use my last E-tank here. Alright, here we go. I think we just pump him with metal blades. Okay. Final fucking phase. This guy is weak to quick boomerangs, I believe. Fuck, man. I might die here. Fuck! Oh, shit, and that's my last E-tank, too. Okay, okay. Damn, I'm actually kind of freaking here. I'm actually kind of freaking out. And you don't get weapon energy refills at all. So, if you run out of his weakness, you're done. You're actually just done. So I have to do this on one. Fuck, man. I might have fucked myself into a corner here. Okay, alright. I can fucking do this, man. I just gotta have confidence. Just jump over his balls. Hit him with these fuck-ass... God damn it, man. Okay. Okay, I might genuinely have to reload my state and then start from level 3 all over again with not wasting that E-tank when I did. Because this is starting to get a little desperate. If I run out of weapon energy for the things that hurt him, then I'm going to have to reload the state. So this is going to be a bit of a longer episode than you may have bargained for. Than I may have bargained for, even. But we'll see here. Okay, light work, no reaction. Quick boomerangs. Let's take his ass down. Dude, fuck, he was at 2 left. Okay, okay, I can do this. I can absolutely fucking do this if I just don't run out of metal blades, which, surprise, surprise, it's starting to look like I'm running out of metal blades, which is interesting, because you almost never run out of metal blades in this game. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. Dude, not even a fucking big deal. Not even a big deal. Quick boomerangs, and then just pump them. Oh, that was not good. That was really not good. God damn. Okay. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to reload my state here, because I don't think this is winnable at this point. I'm actually fucked. So we're going to go back and do Welcome to Wily Stage 3 again, guys. So we're going to do all of Wily Stage 3, 4, and the boss refights. just to make things maybe a little more watchable. I am gonna save states at the start of every level now, just so you guys actually get a decent viewing experience. So I guess the moral of the story here is even if I feel confident about a game, apparently that doesn't mean jack shit, because I will fuck up in the time when I need most not to fuck up. That appears to be what's going on here. I was so confident throughout this whole playthrough, and now I'm kind of getting humbled a little bit right at the end, because I'm playing like a dickhead. I just have to not play like a dickhead, and I'll be fine. Whoa. Oh, this section, even if I know it's not that hard, and I know what's coming up, that section is still sketchy. Yeah, so I guess I have some more time then. I guess we're doing a double-length episode here. So how have y'all been? Definitely want to hear from you in the comments about, again, same shit I've been talking about. Any other games you want me to play? Anything else you want to see me do? If there's maybe stuff that isn't games you want to see me do? I've got some ideas for some non-gaming related things. I think it might not be for a little bit that I actually touch anything that isn't games. I think I'm pretty comfortable. I found like a pretty good niche here, something I'm comfortable doing kind of at my level of production. But eventually, yeah, I've got some ideas. I guess I can, this is going to be a ways off. If I ever get a proper like IRL recording setup, I would love to go into my kitchen and make food using the Nintendo DS game Personal Trainer Cooking. It's this big sort of recipe book built into a DS cartridge, and I'd love to actually just cook shit from that cartridge. I think that would be a lot of fun. So if you guys think that would be a fun idea, a good idea, definitely let me know. Or if you have any kind of other unconventional ideas of that sort, I'd love to hear them. Definitely open to fan feedback. So we're already back on level 4. Level 3 was genuinely the freest level in this entire game. Easiest shit I've ever done in my whole life. How are we doing on lives? Like, do I actually need to go back and pick that up? I don't. Okay. Sweet. Saves me some time. We'll get back to where we were a lot faster. Yeah, so... oh, if I can give a shout out real quick. Definitely want to shout out my good buddy, my dearest friend, Mr. Andrew Hume. Absolute fucking legend of a human being, of a content creator as well. The man's been putting in a lot of effort to sort of revamp his channel and make some proper content for you. So if you're looking for kind of a good comedy-related video, kind of a funnier thing, check out TV Tim Tam and check out the videos he's been uploading there. Shout out to TV Tim Tam, my buddy Andrew. Dude makes absolutely phenomenal videos, and frankly, I think your life would be worse, so much worse, just so much worse if you didn't check out this guy's videos. TBH. You may have seen him in the comments. I think he leaves a comment on most of these videos as he watches them. So if you see him in the comments, give his channel a click, give him a subscribe, because there's a lot more where that came from. I guess I can devolve that we did have a collab video in the works that we actually recorded completely fully the other night. So that would have come out by now. Unfortunately, the audio didn't record, and we didn't do a test recording beforehand, so that's awesome. So unfortunately, there will be the Garby Garblin TV Tim Tam collab will be delayed, but there will be. Trust me, believe you me. There will be a Garby Garblin TV Tim Tam collab in the near future. I promise you. I guarantee you. We will find something to do that will entertain you for a number of minutes, perchance even an hour. We'll see. Andrew definitely likes to keep his stuff quite a bit more edited than I do, so if you like more short form, sort of concise to the point stuff, maybe check out his stuff instead of mine. Or if you fuck with both styles, that's cool too. I definitely do as well. I think typically when it comes to my personal tastes in YouTube videos, I do tend to stray towards the longer side of things. If I can sit and watch you know, like an hour long video, upwards of an hour, just while I'm like eating or trying to just do shit or just relax. Even just relaxing. I think nowadays most of what I do to relax is just put on some old YouTube comfort food, you know? YouTube comfort food, put on a good old game. I guess in my personal gaming life recently, I've been playing through both of the Mario Galaxy games. They released those on Switch 2 just recently with the big 4K upscales, and those have been so much fun to come back to. Mario Galaxy is a game I play through once a year at this point at least, and I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But Galaxy 2 is not a game that I've played since 2012, 2013 was probably my last playthrough. That was one of the very first games that I remember getting on launch day. So yeah, it's a game that I haven't played in forever. So to have it on Switch 2 in 4K looking as good as it does is fucking amazing, man. Like, the only thing that does kind of take away from the experience is obviously how fucking much Nintendo's charging for those games. It's a little criminal, I'll be honest. Kind of ridiculous how much they're charging folks for what, like a 15-year-old game and a... Wait, no, Galaxy 2's 15 years old. So what, like an 18-year-old game and a 15-year-old game? God, I feel old. They're charging, you know, $100 Canadian for the package, which is kind of absurd, but I'm going to do it for Galaxy. I do it for Galaxy, because those games are very, very special to me. Oh. Okay. I'm going to start with this guy this time, because he was definitely the most annoying to get to last time I did this. Let's get this guy next. Okay. And go down for this gentleman. Blow him up. Okay. Hit the motherfucking item 3. And then these last two I have to use crash bombs to destroy the walls. Let's see if I can do this without using my E-Tank. I might have to use the E-Tank. We're getting pretty low here. Okay, holy shit, that's close. But we have all our E-Tanks still, so we are actually in a really, really good spot going into Wily Stage 5. I'm not even going to bother save stating. I know I said I would, but let me get my gamer cred back up here. Fuck save stating. I say as I had to reload a save state to get back here. Fuck save stating. Moral of the story, fuck save stating. If you save state when you're playing an old video game, you should jump off a bridge. This is a Garby Garblin approved message. Garby Garblin 2020, 2030, 2034. I'm not American, but vote for me for president. I'm not American, nor will I be 35 by 2034. I also don't know if 2034 is an election year, so we're off to a really great start here in my presidential campaign. All right, back here at the fucking boss refights. Let's do this. Heatman, no match. Light work, no reaction. Here we go. Bubble lead. Jump over him. See what I mean? The fucking timing on that is kind of ridiculous. Alright, Heatman down. We got Airman next. Go ahead and Woodman his ass. Fucking Airman. This is the worst fucking boss in this whole goddamn game, man. I'm telling you. Great. Gotta get him with fucking Metal Blades now. Oh, he's not even... Metal Blades don't fucking phase Airman. What am I thinking? Regular shots, Gabe. Regular shots. Come on, dude. My undoing will be fucking Airman. Alright. Alright, that could have gone better. Didn't want to use an E-Tank there, but we'll take it. Alright, Woodman up next. Blast him away with Heat Man's weapon. Get his ass. Alright. You'd think I'd have which boss was in which portal memorized by now, but I don't. I genuinely do not remember at all which boss is in which portal. Okay, next up, Quick Man. I actually do have Flash Man's weapon this time, so I can take him down to half health easily. Never going to use this again, so this will be the last time you see time stop here in this playthrough. Boom. And take him down with pellets. Lemons. Yeah, lemons! I think if you got that reference, you qualify for a veteran's discount at most establishments. If you go to Cracker Barrel, if you're one of those Cracker Barrel crackheads, Cracker Barrel head. I've never actually... No, that's not true. I have been to Cracker Barrel. I went once when I was in Florida with my high school class, and it was okay. My review of most chain sit-down American restaurants is, yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Inoffensive. Not the worst food I've had, not the best food. Get Metal Man done and dusted with his own dang weapon. And last but not least... Flashman? Yeah. Just take him down with metal blades. Didn't even hit me. Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. Alright, so I'm back at Wily with much better ammo loadout and 3 E-tanks. So if I fuck this up now, take my whole fucking gamer fucking card away. I don't deserve to have it. That's how confident I am. So we're gonna do... It's metal blades first. Going into Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily. Hello, Dr. Wily. Got him. Alright, quick blades. Quick boomerangs, I should say. Oh, let me go ahead and E-tank up here. Getting a little low on the old health for my liking. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm actually gonna E-tank again just to be safe. When you got the E-tanks, you might as well use them. This is the final boss after all. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mega Man 2 done and dusted. Wait. Wait, what? Back at the map screen. Why? There's another level? What the fuck, bro? There's another fucking level, bro? What? Yeah. Cat's out of the bag. If you've never played this game before, there's an extra final level at the very end. Alright. So we're going to switch to Bubble Lead. Preemptively. Spoiler alert. There is another boss coming up. So I don't know. Capcom's never explained what this red stuff is falling from the ceiling. I don't know if it's blood or what, but kind of spooky. No music either. Completely quiet, completely ambient. Just make sure I don't get hit with these things. Should I use my last E-tank? Alright, Wily, let's do this. Why is he floating like that? What the fuck, bro? What? Wily's a fucking alien? Yeah, kind of a crazy reveal for those who don't know. So Bubble Lead's the only weapon that'll hit him. Pretty easy boss. He just kind of goes in this figure 8 pattern. If I was a true gamer, I would not be getting hit with as many of these shots as I am. This is actually kind of embarrassing. Jump over, hit him. I'm actually going to have to lock in here. This is getting a little scary. I think I'm one hit away from death. Oh, shit. Okay. We'll get him. We'll get him. Okay, that's not good. Okay. He's really not that hard. He's really not that hard. I'm just kind of choking here. Okay. You guys get no commentary for a little bit because I gotta lock in. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that got scary. I was actually holding my breath that whole time. So yeah, it was all just an illusion. Wily was tricking us. He's not an alien. Not a fucking alien. That would have been cool, though, if he really was. And that's Mega Man 2. For real this time. Wily got his ass handed to him. Now he's on the floor, begging Mega Man for forgiveness. What will Mega Man do? Who knows? Who truly knows? Oh man! So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Mega Man 2. As we let these absolutely beautiful credits roll. So yeah, a bit of a longer one here. Went for about 36 minutes, which is honestly not too bad. That's right at the cusp of kind of how long I wanted this particular Let's Play to go for episode length. So yeah, that's one of my favorite games of all time done. Maybe I did it a little too early in my Let's Playing career, but you know what? I'm happy with it. This ended up turning out really well. I'm really happy with how this Let's Play turned out compared to Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers was such a fun game to start with, but man, there were so many unknowns with how that was gonna go. I felt like playing Mega Man 2 was I was in a lot more of a controlled kind of environment. So it was really cool getting to kind of experience a Let's Play when I actually know the game pretty damn well. I guess I can't say inside and out because there was a couple moments there that were questionable at best, I would say. Here we go. Yeah, here's the staff roll. Yeah, so as for what's next for me, we're gonna do a couple projects next up. At least I can confirm one for sure. I'm only gonna kind of talk about one here, because the other one might be a little up in the air. But yeah, as for what I've got going on next, man, we're gonna take a little detour and we're gonna take a look at the Game Boy's launch lineup, one game after another. So if you don't know, I'm a massive Game Boy nerd. I think I've mentioned that before. And yeah, it's one of my favorite consoles of all time. The early days of portable gaming really interest me quite a bit. So I figured, why not? I own all these games physically. Every game I've been playing so far has been on emulation. Cat's out of the bag there. I'm not using real NES hardware. Sorry. But yeah, these games I own completely legitimately. I actually own the cartridges. And I have a way to play them and record them pretty easily through my Analog Pocket. So why not set aside 5 videos where I take a look at each of the Game Boy's 5 launch titles, talk about them a little bit, play them for, 20-30 minutes each, or in the case of our second game, I haven't decided the order actually, it might not be second. One of the games I'm going to give a full playthrough, and if you know the Game Boy's launch lineup, you probably know which game I'm talking about. So join me here next time for a comprehensive, funny guy look at one of my favorite game launch libraries of all time, the Nintendo Game Boy. As for any other little bits and pieces I have to say before I sign off, I won't keep you too much longer there. Just wanted to thank you all for watching. If you've stuck through this entire playthrough, that's super cool. I hope you enjoyed this. I really, like I said, had a fantastic time with this playthrough. And if you want to see more like this, if you want to see me play more Mega Man, let me know in the comments. I think if I do another one of these, I'm probably going to do Mega Man 3 next. That's a game that I love quite a bit and know decently well. Not nearly as much as 2, so that playthrough is probably going to be a complete shit show if this one already had a couple questionable moments. But yeah, I'd love to do 3 at some point, but for now we're going to kind of detour for a little bit. As for what I'm calling that series, since it's not a Let's Play, I haven't decided exactly on a for sure title, but I think I'm going to go with Garb Boy. Sort of garb, and then boy. Kind of a dumb name, but it rolls off the tongue and works well. Game Boy, Garb Boy, they both start with G, so we're going to do a little Garb Boy side excursion, and then when I'm done with those launch games, we'll go ahead and get started on my next full-on playthrough. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and leave it a like. Comment if there's any games you want to see or anything I can improve on, or just anything in general that you'd like to see from the channel. Love to hear your opinions. If you really liked it, go ahead and smash that motherfucking subscribe button. Get subscribed. If you want to see more of me rambling over some video games, I'd love to do that. And if you enjoyed me doing that, then I would love to do more for you. All right, guys, I won't keep you any longer there. Have yourselves a good rest of your day or night or whatever's going on. If you're falling asleep to this, sweet dreams. And yeah, I will see you guys in a couple days for Guard Boy episode 1, Tetris.